on the Michelana. But usually there should be consultation. Say what kind of facility they need here. That sort of a thing. Because if you are I apply for license and also more or is in the process on the Michelana. Then you say
yeah.
They use a then kind of facility here. But when you know some by whole
but normally I'm on camera.
Lately the Omoba this year they had 10 years old.
Wow.
But
You've been in existence for 10 years.
10 years until the last 3-4 years now didn't cry.
And then I'm saying
join me very head it have been 1.5 years in it.
Okay.
But before that normal be Togo embassy hall. It was just a 2 or 3 room office.
Wow.
It wasn't much. Yeah. And then before that, no more. I think inside the Ghana Health Service office, there was 1 room office given to them.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't much, so they couldn't do much. They are still limited. So you need to me.
But they say more office way. Old Ministry of Health building, Monamuom. And the entire building in Yayamo.
The whole first floor.
Yeah. Okay.
And in Penifonso, you also.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Yeah, enough. But
at least it's better than before.
Nothing.
Wow. I was just now joining here, Dr. Philip A. Bannor, the CEO, Registrar of the Health Facilities Regulatory Agency, HEFRA. You're trying to short, and I'm in a chicken and come on. And doc, you're funny, sir. For example, you're about binding and so, but you're about private sector, and me a private businessman, me see hospital. Bamoho.
Made a mere advice of Brana being advice.
Okay.
The requirements on the channel. Because it's not just if your car would be see a dining car. Equipment, so the woman, any back catcher, so we near which is if you have few queen, this is the here. Into what kind of X-ray machine, ultrasound machine, and an echo. A cardiogram machine over here.
Okay.
What are CT scan, MRI? There are certain standards, and near Kwanso the surgery, if you episode the fluoroscopy equipment ever, and a machine I me a mammogram.
Yeah.
Ever. And as a CT scan, I'm a car, and only say a venture baby so number share radiation at the man. And some say, oh, this is within safe radiation dose. I'll wait my use nipa on the mission.
But is it mandatory? Such in our semi bamoho.
One man of Koyavia, not your inspection. That's the right one. Just what service every one say, but to ban someone now information. But if you know the information, don't do an website. Just to cut down the need to come.
Okay.
They're launching on the 3rd of March. But that's all from a part.
Okay. On the 3rd of March.
They're launching.
We'll launch my website.
Your website.
Okay.
But we are launching 2 important questions that was happening. A lot of this information, so we see hospitals, so we see health center, we have polyclinic, medical center, single specialty center, multi-specialty center, there will be a maternity home, infirmary, whatever type. We have 45 different facilities recognized now by the nation.
Okay.
There will be a BCBR, said them rather say, we know here, say, be a person dialysis. A bedroom was a dialysis machine bank.
Okay.
Men are men high.
Okay.
As some pump one. Was a cat. Who was also dialysis center. And their information out here. It didn't have who your website just one just so you can know what you need to have on.
Okay. Okay.
We think so, yes or no. Confusion in your manner on a better number from because it's been on my genuinely. On person with your good business, but knew what is required on the picture. Knew the say because into your launch and I bring in a big website to know be. The second thing is to see an open source application bar. This is about Hanuman, Kumasi and Tamale, Sunyane, Winniba, Ufrodia, and a hole. Until you possess a cutting and dance, a COVID and quantity, but we are putting it online until you can actually do your application online. Now now laptop. Now one hand.
Yeah.
Beat me as Sebuno. When we are an aqua dear Bannor be no Dwaso.
Right.
We are not submitting.
Mammy Bissell, elsewhere, meaning say a more a model hospital design a war. So obviously we see to me see below that standard. Ghana higher will be bisa.
Very good. That's what was our question. Emra bar Hefra now standards no important institutions ubia wanadwene so Ghana Health Service or madwene, National Health Insurance or madwene, CHAG, Muslim or madwene, NGOs ubia wanadwene. Nti de ye ne say ese nyina ye hia near the adwin because adwene na one standards na there are variations.
Okay.
Then nyina na ye pepe obi ho bu okra me dey say school infirmary crowd and come at I don't recognize it. Obi say health post. Na
right.
Even maternity home. If say who should run a maternity home. So now variations room. And what they and say you mean I be shy.
Yeah.
I was swimming and sun. And then you know trans every question be how be 3-4 months. The be an issue. At least sometimes 2, 3, 4 times a week in Asia.
And
yeah, share we.
Must share we.
Yeah, share document is more than 1,000 pages.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I digitize.
Okay.
To make it, and minister and swat sign.
Right. And as I say in Ghana, you bet me I can say you a model and a standard.
Standards.
Yeah. Okay.
It means that sign. Into the super hospital, a community issues, a bank Asia.
There is that standard.
The standard is there.
I want to me.
And you can say will go below.
Okay.
You can always build above.
Above.
In hospital say, so when you at least 40 beds.
Okay.
If you build below a 40 bed now, then unless say you make a special consideration. So we be me want to say beta fracture when you want be me work crazy.
Okay.
Nipa no so
say
be in so can say the hanum in so 20 year I think
okay.
Make a special case.
Okay.
Okay, into maybe I'm 20 bed.
Yeah.
I mean now
and okay, right.
Other than that,
but the standard near 40 and above.
And then you must have 3 doctors.
Okay.
No more one doctor hospital anymore. But doctor said be or come maternity leave.
Yeah.
And my doctor come maternity leave said be na you cannot doctor cry no abre. They be of course doctor and we are not jina home.
Right.
Said you down some reason be na very obi ba.
Yeah.
War and a car accident here. On the regional now. Nina affected quality outcomes on the regional.
Right.
You need 3 doctors.
But how many nurses?
Very good. For 40 bed, one of the questions are how many nurses you need for a hospital? I mean, discuss it. It took so long, and people were passionate.
Wow.
Yeah, on both sides. Some who wanted more. And no more crab. It took more days than anything.
Wow.
But finally, we were able to agree. So for a 20-bed hospital, we need a minimum of 25.
20-bed hospital.
I'm sorry, for 40 bed.
40 bed.
Minimum of 25.
Minimum of 25 nurses.
Nurses, minimum. That's how we pegged it. And then we scale it up. So if you have 80 bed, then we just double or we scale it up.
Wow.
And not just, and who that nurses should be. So there has to be a certain number of peri-operative nurses, operating room. Those who take care of people going for surgery, and immediate surgery, post-anesthesia care. So the same nurses also tend to be critical nurses. I would training that kind of nurse. There had to be a number there. A certain number of psychiatric nurses.
Okay.
Then you have general nursing on the there's a quota for each. And so now we enroll nurses. So your nursing assistant, a clinical nursing assistant preventive. You know, there's a certain model that we come up with.
Right.
So meeting. And yes, you can have that mixture. Not only nurses, there were a number of hospital engineers because I mean, sure, you call hospital, baby. No, we have a chain equipment.
Okay.
What was the equipment? And see more than a fit.
Wow.
Esan said nobody or that will know how between our
operate. Okay. Okay.
In the initial setup and things, we here hospital engineer and also in fact in the big hospitals like regional hospital,
okay.
We are actually insisting so we have biomedical engineer. Because some of the machines na urban protocols are sophisticated. You need somebody to program, not just.
But we have a lot of biomedical engineers in the system.
Yeah, in fact, one of them will power your board.
Oh, okay.
There's who's been training, and we are not saying all hospitals.
Yeah.
The big ones to say teaching hospitals or tertiary hospitals, the secondary hospitals or regional hospitals, and our referral hospitals, as we call them. We are saying, no, you use modern gadgetry.
Okay.
One of them sophisticated, maybe we need biomedical engineer to help program. You go University of Ghana Medical Center, when you have fresh equipment. I mean, you do more things than I used to seeing. And they say there's no way I service because it will be keke.
You
need someone to program it, and then when it goes off calibration, the person can, yes, sir. A white elephant. The abandoned schools now.
Right, I was just joining us. It's about 31 minutes after 9. Adom 106.3 FM. Dwaso Nsem, Dr. Philip A. Bannor, CEO, Registrar of the Health Facilities Regulatory Agency, HEFRA, and Doc, still with the engagement as a private businessman of a senior hospital. Now, onemo a dinky tahono. Nebo de on, obetiapa.
David. Advisor.
Yeah.
We can give you advice.
Okay.
And the agency you're charging for that kind of advice. But there's so much we can do for you. Okay, inspection as well. Some of them find it necessary. So, my memra no more chance.
Okay.
Now, and even COVID nearby, because CBR, your cohort, your kosher. Now they have to do some reconstruction or remodeling. Okay, they are going friend and Kebeshema on Temwa. Okay, you didn't say doing remodeling or reconstruction. Things are more on the material.
Right.
It's your own judgment, but then I know you're in charge for sign and your man.
Okay.
Ubi says, no,
right.
Masonti. And I'm in 20 across.
And you're the amber charge. Well, I was here with Vodafone. That's me. Can't you say Vodafone Kwane network? I'll wait me. I send this car. All other networks free of charge. I until not even a peswa until we train them. But more than join the Vodafone. I have a hook on to Vodafone Cash. Now I start to send this card. The other answer will be dial *110#. And I will send this car free of charge to all other networks. One person here. Puma drink as the best drink for you. Puma drink amount that energy. Puma drink ma we brave. Puma drink ma we confident. Puma drink ma we that determination. Puma drink the energy about with him. Puma drink another quality product. Efficacia Preco Company Limited or Puma drink your 1 CD 50 pesos. Wholesalers Betono 13 CDs per pack and a retailer Betono 15 CDs per pack. And but to phone friend number me 0262 351 251. Puma drink. No, Anna, we here. Well, I was Dr. Philip A. Bannor. He was trying to change comment. Doc, yeah, share private individual beg gauge more engage more mature or so yen say ya cost site and ya dear where to me ya bibia. Now that you was standard, I was here DC hospitals, you know. What happens to the existing ones in DUSA standard?
Some there was a question. And okay, yeah, Fred be a grandfather clause.
Jim
and Sana have from Ranaba, and new standards in Rebana.
Yeah.
No one will be licensed that.
Okay.
And now by us, you know, and Bugo and as I say, I think say in law, it's not fair. And the more we exist and say we are older, you know, you grandfather them in or the Michelin. But anytime we are useful from and now we expansion,
yeah,
the new standards apply.
Okay.
In Tunisia, something that happened in the last 10 years, our hospitals be brave. Now ramp any for wheelchairs, any escalators, not any as emphasized.
Yeah.
But if you notice, it's becoming almost a standard requirement. Maybe I said, the new thing is awareness that is coming. But that doesn't just say you will go and say,
okay.
But you not just you
improve upon
the standards.
But so would you say, some more rounder. Inspection, how often am I inspections?
Per current by board and agreement, once a year. Be a see a corner, inspection
once a year.
But you find monitoring.
Okay, monitoring once.
The first in but for the first time.
Right.
Inspection. But based on the behuno, it's me my was with the Muslim near the mouth, best number. But your balance be and touch man be okay.
Right. But say more monitoring what me say hospitals need be standard near too low. And you know sir and
American your mouth time say improve as your balance on your balance on your after 6 months then near started say closer.
Okay.
Now say withdrawing your license,
okay,
booking your license, and that's the process. Yeah, be paying, but I say more.
Okay.
To Betty and
right.
Betty and Casa Sikru.
Much when you could draw close down hospitals.
I said, now you close to 9. Be one Mr. I say,
but I bind there, the money who could draw, sir.
And cancer. I mean, by a finny first year, no year. Getting to know the issues you want to mention and the people you are working with, and you have a feel for where you gauge. As I said, you kind now was cool. So one people force whom said the air costume, the air queen, the air for police. And Brandon said, it's only assistant superintendent of police, the DNM.
Okay.
Intimate of us, just somebody with some
low rank, okay,
knowledge and everything. Woman say, by the book on the
right.
So making sure say ambulance if also you are aware to close to hospital and answer at the Sabia be now save you be already at that moment now be close you are the responsible party. And how did you say basically who say ni pay save your monk on some there's some ambulance services so you are aware as I say a mom so do more corny question is I bind the and you could draw.
Okay.
Oh, the ancient Yabeti.
Oh, really? Mumbenya Saku could draw no. Dog, my maybe a specific question. Dr. Binfo Hospital, my closing it down.
Me patrol you. A can 9 you could now, she must not community. Yeah, closing.
I didn't hear.
I mean, perceive this case to be awesome because there's a mra any legal and then a fashion. But the main thing is, more close to Massa 9 will be anyone or license or the operating the facility. And internet you close to
Dr. Benfo need license to operate that facility, including or no.
And you now yes, I'm 9 you close to no be all license.
Me but your phone apart from Dr. Benfo Hospital, other hospitals 3 near then.
From be Grace. Actually, in your hospital is imaging center.
Okay.
And then there was a China recovery center, and so Kusuni Dam.
Okay.
And then there was one other facility. It would news me that Omanche doctor and said, okay, one of the selling of the.
Okay, yeah. And they were all not having license to operate.
No license to operate.
And Oma operated for so many years. Do we know the damage they have done to people?
Some of them, they've been on the radar. The air course. Some of them have actually been through the, Embramu court and some, I'm trying not to be too specific.
Yeah.
And, but for some reason, it been to be good lawyers, normal wiggle out. Not just, not some night, I could see the NC. But this time, and then there's going to be a new attorney general so on the Michelana. We are engaged there. So when I appointed to say on this me and lawyer judge on the man so they were calling him. The BCB has a veteran for use of the room. I'm be answered to Tinasa de say, no, even because you know, health, and yes, be a hair from Fona and Mubu Wassa.
Doc, minim say ejuma be a challenge you modie. It's possible some be to me akọ. Some ko close hospital be na powers that be obi afre her masa hamen ko. It happens. Me boy.
Minya sa you know warning na say obi entia obi a me bo din kire penifo bia. Oma aka say yes there it's a Timinim or Chadi, but society being cancer and an hour in fact, what I'm hearing is there's so much indiscipline. We need to bring a little bit of discipline to the field. So that has not been a challenge, crime. But our logistical challenges, the police folk or the ambulance folk or
logistics, yeah.
But we are now getting the attention, and therefore we receive Kakra and next week we will hit another region.
Okay, outside Greater Accra.
Outside Greater Accra. Accra was a big crowd, and then Rachi, Kusumi. I'm more than Bebre and yet the Bebre or newspaper. We don't always want to.
No, but Doc, I don't know more close here because these are facilities are your coho. And to move close here, no mama who say, hey, hospital because it be the same doctor. Now I question baby fufuro be near your sign coho and Diana Yamma.
A hospital they be born there because and people will depend on our facility when they are labs.
Okay.
And no more year COVID.
Okay.
In fact, in video modi will be a nim hoa will be a nim or the mama COVID resource and now say no crazy and no cray. You don't know. Into no be tia now.
Okay. And aside the hospitals, also labs. I must say, into labs, so you know.
Because 45 types of facilities.
Yeah.
In the infirmary, mainly in the schools.
Okay.
And I'm attending to homes.
Infirmary is more regulated. But Doc, you agree, say most public schools, infirmary is not.
I know.
Is not.
But
especially in this COVID era. Thank you, PC human muscle because COVID chakola baby you agree say a public school see
and the work is much bigger than Hefra at the moment. But Hefra is growing because we just went from I think 40 employees and now we are almost 90. So government sees the need, and at the moment we are about I think 8 or 9, 8 regions. So we are expanding. And at the moment we are at the regional capitals. So soon we will extend to the districts.
And the dog, you agree with me? The entire maker say abai honumunya kukudro sano because Osha in the setting up of the infirmaries, they're supposed to consult you.
Right, and they haven't. But about a problem, I will admit.
Yeah.
About a problem, but about is a structure on the mission. It's a Ghana Health Service on the mission. Or more, they try and do things, but you need a regulator to enforce standards because normal standards are accepted across board by others. And regulation, standards all should be the same. A standard for a clinic here should be the same as there. For an infirmary here should be so that everybody knows. And we need to do more than we have, that's for sure. And it's not easy. But I think I don't want to say it's a way to get a scapegoat or make an example of someone.
Okay.
But they are not beyond the reach of the law. So it can apply there as well. That is not the goal. That's not what you want. We want to do the right thing. And, by making these standards known. And the good thing is that these standards are being drawn with them. All the mention the Omunko for Timubi. So new or surprising. Emma will be all the mention. you bubble when there no be when people are aware, and I think say they will change because sometimes they are no money even what is on the mention.
Okay.
Maybe and said maybe I make us say you need 3 doctors for a hospital. Say it might be news to some of them.
Right.
Maybe I know that this number of nurses it's going to be news to some of them. How many pharmacists, technicians are making, it's going to be new to them. And what are the standards for, say, a polyclinic, which is different from a health center or a medical center on the China? Even standards for clinics, say, panel. We negotiated all of them. And then there's another thing I hear UCC America saying, standards for specialty clinics.
Okay.
And you say, we are negotiating those standards, even as America saying, they are recruiting almost 40 specialists.
Right.
More my muha, more no more abwa hefra, na draw standards. Intino, I say if I that you find to my perfra. No one who say,
yeah,
the American say, the American say, yes, I'm paying for Nagasan or Woody review standards. No more say yes, you did too. On them general, to make hefra jubana easier.
Okay.
Because all who opinion was sign or then in such signs say, yeah, you did too more. You could be out wow, Lord Judge, your lawyer crow could defend you. Opinion can say they can say, this is the standards for dialysis, this is the standard for maybe a cardiology on the general.
Yeah.
I say for rheumatology, urology on the general, and this is the standard for a clinic. In Benefono, me and man almost say, and then easy, but in the end, Ruana so okay now to be a swan, because if you are now up on a mission, and awareness need before punishment.
I was Dr. Philip Bannor, CEO, Registrar of the Health Facilities Regulatory Agency, HEFRA, and Menino Echichi in common. This year now joining and Yamiasum Drinker, hi Adom 106.3 FM. Unya and joining the Total Troxy Club, Unya Wakechi. Indeed, say, we are trotro driver, we are taxi driver. I was also to me joining the Total Troxy Club. Besha said taxi drivers and trotro drivers more enjoy the best offers from Total. Indeed, group personal accident insurance cover up to 6,000 Ghana cedis. Omunya, I know your hospital bills. Now, I face so will be invited. Trotro driver, taxi driver, will join here one who benefit. We invited 5 drivers ever join here. Not just say, would them cry, amazing price, and Albania. Plus the top 300 drivers, amunya free fuel every month. Busumi bia with them free fuel. And to watch and then, don't wanna join you. And because you see any Total service station, now for register. Total be able to be no register or register now for with them what joining the Total Troxy Club. Ubetum say you see with Total card and now they are tough well or any Total station. I will enjoy amazing discounts. Amazing discounts. Joining the Total Troxy Club this year. Still a bosso keke. I was here MRN Fisa MTN. Egusua Boko say if the 2nd of April 2021, anytime I will be MTN Momo agent be a quiet transaction no na ukra wo national ID card o ankasa ye yentia enti bomodin say from 2nd April me Boko na free 2nd April wo kwani ebisa ID card ameka se menim o chin wa Adom FM bomodin ne fekra why MTN say that's why we go together just Momo it everywhere you go. Doc, you share laboratories, you share hospitals. We say your requirements any idea was me bacho anyambia say ye besi hospital any laboratory ya na mo take into account baby was any panisino that is the site and also come home
not at the moment.
Okay.
When I would choose.
Okay.
But national health insurance any penny be started in the home said the location is also
yeah.
It's if you can na deal with Bibre or pharmacy Bibre.
Exactly.
And so now say be a crash and as
yeah.
It's all access. Location is also important because location have impacts on access. Okay. Into young fan call baby I said you nipa so ti honum na omoso enye bi anya yaresabia na omako but say ja obi a obeye ne say private or any business gas of unko baby a say bi nipa ni ho a because na ha dem kwa bi a menya business intino idea say you know mudi nkita ho
okay
hu baby a somebody idea
right even though kranisika but at least move say no de kwa you know na mo ankasa mo identify locations bia mo giri say a part of where you know mo identify baby
say
as a obiba boy investor onim on the opeso be CBA or Ghana obi betumi abasa abe consult mo mama chere no
betuma consult more information say be ma current locations of available facilities.
Okay.
Yeah, map there, but we have some data available.
Okay.
In Geneva, we see hospital now. Say you know, say maybe just 1 kilometer now, 2 kilometers. As another hospital, I say it gives you information. A bit more now what decided where to locate yours.
Right.
There's something like that among pharmacies. So you cannot locate one too close to another. It's all part of spreading. Say the facilities never call baby
right.
Since they're sending you now, say you in Krahan, no Kumasim, maybe no call. You got district in Sebu, passing in answer.
Look, my activity phone lines and I'm in pick a few calls. I'm sure, sir, and Grofobel question 1 or 2 the mouth 0302 216 561 and 0302 216 562 Fre Nafe Yanchichin Como 0302 216 561 and 0302 216 562. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, too bad. Okay. 0302 216 561 and 0302 216 562. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Asempa.
Yes, sir. Uncle Bismarck, me back to you.
Mr. Penyon, Asempa, my just say, Omoye writing. No more than you find a video cocoa, almost good before. When I mean, that is.
Me but also on Tiasia say obi writing na dey.
No, na fa say me ma hu say me meduma yi. Ni do ma ba be ku me. Na me ti do kokko to mu before there. Adinta. Me Tiasia.
Okay, this mark my two question as maybe sama me da se be brace 0302 216 561. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Asempa.
Yes, madam.
Mpacho afumu.
Nyame Tiasia.
Me pacho me pese me bisa health facility BM ebia how many number of staff na we say omunya and son omitimi a register
but you odi kan but Messi Amanesi subio why me da se bebre me da se so frey hello, good morning. Too bad my sure way 0302 216 562. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sampa.
Yes, sir.
Ojo, kinka kan ta na mo.
Me ba che yetio.
Me bisa say, amu regulate say the health facility na dey fine. Na see any bed so much to recommend I mean your bed or a hospital. My question especially abide there no.
Me ba jama TV na se be why? I was here me pick me final caller na afei. Yeah dear see. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. If your friend Maxwell make us a fit takwa.
Yo, Maxwell takwa yentio.
Me pacho me pese ni bisa me papa sem kaka. Na me pese ni bisa ni se me pese ni be pharmacy. Na me pe license.
Oh, takwa. Okay, but at least open license, pharmacy license. Okay, right. Yeah, no. But these are main last one and okay, right. Hello, too bad. Ankatakwa sign by Ankamani Bajepa. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Me bacho odini baby afrefi.
Bacho your friend me
name bacho yetio.
Dr. Bannor, Mr. Wu,
me bacho wonim emse radio bi bell wa homa no emunda ho papa why ntinka otimi twe ma ne ntio ye why
hello.
Yes, sir, bacho yetio.
Menim say
I'm also with the National and Midwifery Council, Bannor. Even yes, some of the offices in all the regions to be able to be effective and efficient, so that the facilities now we have to regulate, they will feel our impact. I want to know the measures now, parties to be able to make sure facilities in the districts and the regions now will be able to access more services so that they can perform. Thank you.
Wait, Martin, me that's Doc, remember the the very last question.
But obviously, no be our council.
Yeah, and you, exactly.
And in Ukraine, yes, so met me up in fact, standards are nursing standards as a regular floor, other pediatric floor, and as a medical ward, and surgical ward, even labor and delivery. So our nursing standards was a part of nurses. A nursing and midwifery council, Mr. Nyante, and then in Pennyful Mbeka, and run here to share in the standards.
Okay.
And there she share. Now, honestly, basically, Abway and Hefra, now I am for so our regional districts in near Sabio in Crokitwani in Arsenal. You're training that or more from assessors or Ebeka Hefra, in fact, your court district be a Hefra for bar. Okay. 1 or 2 between Accra, now 1 or 2 a few regional office home. Nothing say in your local people. That is the rule I use. No have a cut team just a choir. In fact, I don't cry boy, and when you will be a or hona, or when you name or Martini Dean, to no moment a dear, and no kind of cockrana, a boy, until we use what we call external assessors, more become internal assessors in the home. Nah, that is how it's supposed to be done.
Okay. I'll be free talk on humanity, but no about pharmacy.
There's over pharmacy. We shall have from Act 829. I see a have from a young regulatory pharmacy and so. And we call pharmacy council for us. It is almost there's a Macron also Edema pharmacy council for no. They say I have for a Sebu, I feel you to an ammonia identity. Your mom years said money at the moment in India, so also be pure pharmacy there. And to say a bed resolve our issue, yes, a pharmacy council, or lines as no be an idea be a pharmacy.
Okay.
Now, who's a pharmacy, the woman normal peness, and I say being graphics assistant to be a count. Normal walk panel or Obakra normal field on the major one, and so much hand. And the book of infusion, and where's there, then you are delivering care beyond pharmacy.
Okay.
And dear, so you be idea, my hair from your son. Now I am more, not just say, you make sure you here.
Okay.
Even Gravy Crow, because our fan and soy and nest and a crowd. Nest will on the Mijanana, and we need to let you know, sir, this is the kind of nest we need for this. We now,
okay.
One Mukwana say you are doing more nice, be a physician assistant, and I say be a teacher. And debate me about we are doing just pure pharmacy there at the moment in the pharmacy council.
Okay.
But you are doing more infusion, giving injections and other things in the that means we're playing a little bit like a care delivery into that my hair fry or something. A very good question, officer.
Great, sir. Mate, Obiso Kase, Mutumi Yemu Bibia, Machini Bakrom, and the cocotte, and Marco D4, in the hour and Tiasia.
I have Friday need for
okay.
Have Friday need for now medical and dental council and some of the professional councils. I'm going to be a me cases that me who. Me do know I mean to me who how a Daniels.
Okay.
Yes, and in the say law need because the law is not English. It's written in English, but it's not English. And so there's another meaning to it. Into this time, and I say the BCBR no ma be try home as
no, what me catch right.
Judge come back. What judge could do so. Was man no can you soon in crata, budding crata. Give me a Greek meaning and as a last. Don't make a job on the Rangers because we're a very important.
Yeah.
Who what the rules really say.
Great.
We are all guided accordingly.
I was the final question in the me grant me a year no because okay say now the standard is 40 bed capacity hospital. And we here 25 nurses. And 3 doctors. That was the last question. For a hospital. Right. Every type biasu you need.
School infirmary one need.
Wow.
Even CHIPS compound.
School infirmary, how many nurses now was there?
You need 1 registered nurse.
One registered nurse. I don't know
all the time.
All the time.
And then they should have at least 1 other assistant.
Okay.
Nurse assistant. Nurse assistant preventive to assist. And then we even go further. So you know, as I say,
okay.
And then you know, oh yeah, Juma.
Look, in fact, many producer bekasa na yata de waba because you hear and way, you know, na yakwa facilities until final comment. I put you out the all stakeholders.
You, my foot to and say, ma ubia and ma so yam show nyakukudro person be healthcare na. Is growing field. You guys are not sending and chambers are well, best I was swimming nine. Mampeni Kasa say, even I cry vetting ministry. Almost are going to build 111 facilities. A growing field to be a year. Ababa now branch and as if you nursing is when I'm thinking of it now. Pursue is going to be a growing and going to be needing them and our pharmacy technicians. And I say a radiographer, sonographer, those allied health, the from Apotokasa, allied health professional, it's going to be growing. Imagine if you need even 30 or 40 of these people per each facility, such as a hospital. And your hospital can answer a polyclinic and answer a health center. They will equally need some.
Okay.
And the job, the member of Futuan, and more also person in Yakukudro, Branian Chironi here. And doing more, then you are not worried about say if you have from Abbey Missiana, so and you say on the channel. And I said, you have big crowns and ya, your mamre, right? And no cassa, or buy a while you say, Obia baby and him says, I need it. And you take it as and just say, you really say something egregious on the channel. It's really out of step. Say, and your mouth time or Antina, only panel beyond Peso.
Mate Doc, Hasum Drink Campa, Edasibe we see Dr. Philip Bannor, CEO, Registrar of the Health Facilities Regulatory Agency, HEFRA, and our training Kana. Ebusia, Media C. Yes, sorry, so. And thanks so much. I said, I can say, come on, Ayua 05. Kofi Hassan, Lister work with Joe DJ Awana, Just Tigo. I'm not sure about Dwaso. I was 4 minutes after 10. You. And now drinks are dear Sia. Ebacho Nyabotre. Nemo mene ukasa sesia we are driving here. O dear true car. Nefako Shell filling station. Nadia meba beka yema me wate. Shell filling station be a ben be a Borra pa. If it's a Shell. Omanyaka some bend the ombeye. Omo the new fuel aba. Shell introduced with the new advanced fuel. Where your fuel you did Dynaflex technology you design it. I know you're for engine efficiency. Finally, Abedu Ghana what it will call any of the Shell filling stations are. Was it Dynaflex technology fuel no? Me bajo me pebi. Why not? Ombe buama. Yenya bugum na fe o start wo engine the way be sukura otimu say aha afi na fuel papa ba. And Tibomadi never any of the Shell filling stations. Nafe Koto or new Shell fuels in a way a design for engine efficiency.